So I thought I'd do a review of the Razer Electras. These just happen to be the essential version because these were what were on offer at the time on an Amazon daily deal, about 25 quid I think, back in October, which is pretty cool. I bought them because from the reviews I saw, I thought they were pretty good for the money. I thought they would give my Sennheiser HD201s a run for the money really in terms of the cost and build quality and everything like that because they're from Razer. And I thought, yeah, let's go for it and see how good they are. Turns out actually that wasn't the case, they're actually pretty shit. But I'll do a review of it, let you guys know what I think of it. I do have a brew as well, a standard customary thing to be, because I'm British. I'm not going to do like a proper rundown of, like I did with my Astro video in terms of like going really, really close. But basically, they're pretty shit. If you're thinking about buying them, just don't. So basically, the sound quality is pretty crap. The problem with them is that the bass is just too over the top. The bass on them is just outrageously strong. It just overpowers everything. The mid and the lows are just, or the mids and the highs are just non-existent. They're flat as a witch's tit, and it's just awful. And it's just, you know, from the comments I saw on Amazon's reviews, everybody was saying, yeah, they're really good, yeah, they're fantastic, best quality, best sound quality I've ever heard. Now that either suggests one of two things. Either they've never ever tried on a decent pair of headphones and have never spent more than about £10 on a pair of headphones, or B, they like bass so much that actually they deem that as good sound quality. Now I know what people are saying when you've got really good bass. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The bass is really good. The bass is, is punchy. It's really great. But everything else then just kind of is like a second thought. It's like if I play games through this, because it's Razer, that's I guess what they're intended for. Like if I play Battlefield 4, I play Battlefield 4 through these. The bass is great, right? But when it comes to dialogue, when it comes to anything other than shooting shit, it just sounds crap. It just sounds washed out. It just sounds really flat. It sounds tinny. It's just shit. Now it could be the fact that it's just my headphones, but I very much severely doubt that. I just think they're just shit headphones in the first place. The second thing as well is they're not very comfortable. Brilliant sound isolation though, but they're not that comfortable. If I'm wearing, because I bought these because I had some Sennheiser HD201s. Which are really, really good, and I saw these and I thought, well, these look like they might be more comfortable for extended periods of use and all this other stuff, so I bought them. 25 quid, I thought, yeah, bargain. Don't get me wrong, the sound isolation on them is ridiculous. It's even better than my HD201s. I can play things really loud through these, and pretty much nobody can really hear me, hear anything going on. The only thing that they do hear is the little bit of vibration from the bass, because the drivers in there are quite punchy, especially for bass. So if I'm watching any movies or stuff like that, it does. You can even feel it through the headset itself. But yeah, they're not very comfortable to wear for extended periods of time. I mean, the cups are insanely cushioned. They're really deep. They fit around my ears really well. I've not got any quibbles with that. They just press on your head too much. The spring is just too strong, and after about half an hour, I have to take a break because it just hurts my ears. They don't get hot, unlike because my Sennheiser HD201s get really, really hot. They just feel really uncomfortable after extended periods of time because of the amount of pressure that's been put on your head. Because pretty much the way that it's I mean, you could have the headband fully extended, it wouldn't make an ounce of difference because pretty much they rest on your head and it sort of squeezes your head in, which is how they kind of keep things on your head. On to the actual good point of the headset, though. I guess not headset, headphones. They do fold up, so they do actually fold. They fold up quite small so that I can put this in a bag or something like that, which is quite cool. What I use these for is I actually use them on the train now. I used to use my Sennheisers, but I found that the cable was too long and it was just annoying to carry around. These, because they fold down really, really small, and they fit really, really nicely in my Astro A40 bag as well, my hard case. I put it in there. And so, for taking on the train, they're really good. I mean, the sound isolation is really good, or even in a plane, for instance, sound isolation is really good, and the sound quality is alright. I mean, most of the time I watch like podcasts and stuff, YouTube videos, so it's not too bad if the sound quality is pretty, shit on the highs and the mids, because it doesn't really matter. It's only speech, and I don't really give a shit about that too much. And also, one of the good things about them is that you can plug them into a phone. So what it comes with, it comes with a cable. It comes with two cables. One's just a standard AUX cable with 2.5mm cable. No, 3.5mm cable. One of them is a cable that's got a microphone built in, which allows you to use it on the phone. I use it for my mobile phone quite a bit, especially if I'm on the train to call people up. However else you would use a mobile phone, that just sounds really weird. And you can also plug this into a PC, although you do need to get an adapter to convert the 3.5mm into two different 3.5mm jacks, so that you can do mic and mic in and then audio out, which is a bit annoying. But the sound, actually, the microphone's not bad. I'm not even going to show you what it sounds like on the PC because it just sounds even worse than my Astro A40 headset. But yeah, that's quite a cool feature. I'm kind of quite pissed that I didn't get them in green, because the greens do look fucking sexual. And yeah, I mean, one question somebody asked me was when I got these and I said they were shit, they said, why didn't you just send them back to Amazon? The reason I didn't send them back to Amazon was because they were a good price. And as bad as the sound quality is, they still feel better to wear than my Sennheisers. The sound isolation is better than the Sennheiser HD201s. And to be honest, you kind of get used to it. I like the fact I can take it on the train, I can fold it up. I like the fact I've got an audio cable that I can use to make calls with. Little features like that allow me, when I'm travelling, it's really, really good. They also don't look too ridiculous. I mean, they do look a little bit big. The earphones are a bit large, but yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to say on the matter. Wouldn't recommend buying them? Probably not. Not unless you can get a damn good price from them. They're definitely not worth their $50 or 50 quid price tag. You can get them for $49.99 on Amazon.com at the moment, and £49.99 on Amazon.co.uk. But I seriously wouldn't spend that kind of money. I'd get the Razer. The next one's up, the Razer. I can't remember what they're called. Not Razer Tiamats. The Razer Krakens. That's the jobs. I get the Razer Krakens if you're going to go Razer, but really I wouldn't. I just would avoid Razer for anything audio related, to be honest, because all they're trying to do is they're kind of trying to grab that Astro market back, and it's just not really working for them. But yes, that's pretty much all I've got to say on the matter. Put a couple of links in the description below where you can actually pick them up. And apart from that, I shall catch you in a later video.